Just like seeing her for the first time again.
What's going on, my beautiful DC brothers and sisters? And Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor is one of my most anticipated performances to see on the big screen in James Gunn's Superman. If you look closely right here, you can see what appears to be the classic comic accurate Lex Luthor War Machine suit, and obviously we see these suits in the trailer with some of Lex's soldiers wearing them, and it got me to thinking like maybe the behind the scenes set photos that we see of Nicholas Hoult all banged up with cuts and scrapes all over his head and face, maybe there's a scene where he actually fights Superman with the classic War Machine suit, and of course, you know, Lex Luthor loses, and then that builds some kind of that builds the impotence of maybe developing the Superman clone that we see in Ultraman that will eventually, you know, turn into Bizarro. Again, that's my fan theory. Maybe that's what happens at the beginning of this film, and it's like, you know what, I can't take on Superman by myself, so let me build a Superman clone where he probably uses Clark's blood, because, you know, since he's wearing the Superman suit, maybe he goes toe to toe with Superman. He cuts Superman when he punches Superman. He takes the blood, and then he uses that to build Bizarro. Again, this is all just my fan speculation theory, but that would be really, really cool to see, because again, I think Nicholas Hoult is going to be a very menacing Lex Luthor, as James Gunn stated in a Collider interview, or an interview that he did with Josh Horowitz at the Happy Sad Confused podcast, where he talked about Lex Luthor and what his vision for Lex Luthor is going to be. It's going to be much more imposing, a much more, you know, frightening, intellectually superior version that we always see from the classic comic books from Lex Luthor, and that's going to make him really feel a lot more threatening from previous Lex Luthors that we've seen in the past, excluding Michael Rosenbaum, who I still feel like was very menacing and very threatening. But this time, you know, because I think Nicholas Hoult and David Cornsweet are the similar size and similar build, so we're going to see a much more, you know, ruthless Lex Luthor, and that I'm really excited to see, because we haven't really seen that in live action. Of course, we had, you know, Kevin Spacey, Gene Hackman, and sure as shit, not Jesse Eisenberg was the least threatening Lex Luthor out of all of them. So it'll be really exciting to see what James Gunn has in mind for this Lex Luthor, and I swear to God, he better not do anything to that dog, because I want to go crazy in the theater. So don't touch Crypto. Don't touch him. Leave him alone. But that's going to be it. Hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok, check the comments below. What do you think of Nicholas Hoult's interpretation of Lex Luthor? I think it's going to be one of the best that we've seen in quite some time. And I think it's going to be very menacing. And seeing Superman and Lex Luthor go toe-to-toe with the mech suit, oh my God, give it to me right now. Love you all. Stay safe. Truth out.
Nigga.